We are ready to be amazed yet again by one of the magicians who will be performing at the Stars of Magic show.
Today, George Franzen will not only show us a fabulous trick or two, but may also pull at our heartstrings a bit. George, thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome to me. I'm George Franzen. You going to ask me a question?
Yeah.
My question is, what's all this? What's happening here?
What's happening here?
Top hat kind of has my stuff in it, and if I get thirsty, I have a Tucson spring water. It's very dry.
Oh, it is very dry.
Not all the jokes are funny.
And yet here we are laughing.
And yeah, here we are. Yeah, that was a good one. George, how long have you been doing magic, or what got you into magic?
30 years. I used to be a magic bartender, and I would do magic behind the bar. I always had an audience, so it was really great for practice.
I love that.
Oh, that's good tips right there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Did your tips just skyrocket after you were showing off
If the guy was with a girl he's trying to impress, I got a big tip. If not, no.
Then no.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Well, were you ever nervous? I mean, when you started doing this on stage and in front of real audiences, I mean, was that scary?
Sure, I was telling someone before that I remember sticking a needle through a balloon and my hand was like shaking so much I had to like...
Oh, yeah?
Hold it together.
Hold it right there, you know.
And I love, because we've been, seeing a different magician each week that's leading up to this big show coming up, and they've all kind of been a little bit different. How would you describe, because I know we said you're going to kind of tug at our heartstrings a little bit. Do you have a trick that's going to do that for us?
Yes, I do. And would you like to see it right now?
Yes.
Okay. Now it's time for the George Franzen Mystical, Magical Storytime Theater. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack, a fine young lad, strong and able, with one fatal flaw: impatience. He could never keep his mind on his schoolwork or his chores at home. He was always daydreaming about his life to come. Well, one day, Jack was walking through the forest, and he fell asleep under an old oak tree. When he awoke, he saw a gypsy wagon parked nearby, and an old woman with a golden thread. She said, "Jack, this is the thread of your life. Whenever you find yourself dissatisfied with where you're at, break off a piece of this thread and you'll find yourself someplace new." Well, it didn't take Jack long to figure out what to do with the thread. The next day in school, Jack grew tired of schoolwork, so he broke off a piece of thread. The bell rang and he found himself at the end of the day. Jack got tired of schoolwork altogether, broke off more thread, found himself on his graduation day. He met the girl of his dreams, couldn't wait to be married. Broke off more thread, found himself on his honeymoon and his wedding day, not quite in that order. Couldn't wait for the birth of his first child, broke off more thread. When the kids were sick, he couldn't wait for them to get better again, broke off more thread. And like most families, as you know, or will know, Jack couldn't wait for the kids to be grown up and out of the house all together, broke off another piece of thread. And Jack always wanted to do magic for the lovely ladies of the Morning Blend, Tina and Heather. So he broke up another piece of thread. So Jack soon found himself near the end of his life with broken dreams and memories, hoping somehow he could put the broken pieces of his life back together again. So he knew he had to do something quick, so at his last breath, he made a wish and closed his eyes really, really tight. And when he opened his eyes, he found himself under an old oak tree as a young boy with a golden thread he never broke again all the rest of his days. The end.
Oh, wow.
I want the story to end.
I'm actually a little clumped by that.
Oh, it's
That's
okay.
really
We'll get you a tissue.
I loved that.
Awesome.
George, where are you from originally? I feel like I heard a little
I'm from New York.
You are. See, I knew.
That's back where they have the good pizza and stuff.
Well, yeah, speaking of pizza,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about the pizza that you
Okay, we have time?
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me about some pizza.
All right. I don't really care for the pizza in Tucson because it's kind of like, they got the Chicago influence and the cowboy influence and the California. Anyway, Brooklyn pizza, not bad. Commercial. So I was down in New York City and bought a piece of pizza. It cost me $5. And I'm just about to bite into the pizza, and a homeless guy, kind of bum guy, comes up and he says, "Can I have money for food?" So I reach in my pocket, pull out $5. I said to the guy, "Look," you can have the pizza, the money, the pizza, the money, pizza. Which one you want, man? He goes, I don't know which one to pick. I go, I got places to go, things to do. Which one you want? You want the money, the pizza, money? And he gets right in my face and he screams in my face and runs away in the crowd. I'm standing there with the pizza in one hand and the money in the other hand, thinking to myself, what's the matter with this guy? And then it dawned on me that beggars can't be choosers.
Oh, no. Ken, of course you're laughing.
Oh, Ken Carr loved that joke.
That is amazing. George,
you guys should hang out.
Okay.
You are too much fun. We're going to see you at this upcoming magic show, right?
Right. Okay, so probably like right down here is the website.
The website.
It will be.
Number.
Okay, all right. So it's the 28th year, and it's on August 29th, which is a Saturday. And it's $15 for adults, $10 for kids. Go to starsofmagicshow.com, and you can buy tickets there, and I would buy them ahead of time. I've seen there's 11 different acts, and I'm one of them, one of the good ones. and they're all really great acts. I've seen them all, and you know, when I miss, it's family oriented.
It's for everybody. So
Yeah.
you pulled at our heartstrings, you made us laugh, and you showed us some magic. You're a triple threat, George. Thank you so much for coming today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You can see this and more at Stars of Magic Show on August 29th at 7 p.m. at the Temple of Music and Art. Tickets, like George said, are $15 for adults, $10 for children. For more information, you could log on to starsofmagicshow.com.